Hello YouTube, and we're going to watch an Atozy video that I've been wanting to watch for a while. I've been wanting to cover this topic on my own, but I couldn't find the context very quickly, so yeah, Atozy made a video, so we're just gonna watch it on our own. And all I'm gonna say is the one scene, I don't know if he shows it here, but he had a crash out in his car. He didn't have a crash, he crashed out in his car. And it actually triggered my PTSD from him yelling. Yeah, let's go watch it.
This IRL streamer just crashed out over a woman and ended up smashing the window of his rental while live streaming it.
I'm gonna kill her! I'm gonna her up! I can't.
Yeah, this is exactly the one that triggered my PTSD. Sorry to be trauma dumping, but this is insane. This is actually insane. This is live.
I don't believe this. I don't care, dude. I don't care, bro. I got glass in my.
He smashed his rental car. Like, obviously, the guy's got money, right?
Hand. I don't care, bro. I can't take this anymore.
Oh boy, yeah, that's one way to react. So this is Ice Poseidon. We've recently talked about some of his antics in Japan, but he basically pioneered the modern version of IRL streaming, as he was by far the largest IRL streamer on Twitch until he was banned for essentially being deemed a brand risk after he was swatted numerous times, with the final one being on the plane in LAX.
An online personality, somebody who streams video online, says,
I mean, there's two sides to this, right? And both sides are wrong. First of all, why the hell are you streaming on a plane? Right? That is beyond dumb. That is so freaking dumb. Then the other side, of course, is freaking swatting on a plane. Like, bro, what is wrong with people? Like, there's so many levels of wrong with this. Oh my god, I think he stopped the stream, the viewers just found out and swatted him. I mean, isn't this live from his perspective? No, this might be buddy cams or someone, or bypassers, never mind, okay. But, yeah. Swatting is attempted murder, period. I do agree with that. Anyone else knows these seats were big booties for a set? What? Dude is legitimately a psycho. Why the hell isn't he in a straight jacket already? Honestly, bring back asylums.
Video online says it was a bomb threat and it was a prank. He says he was the target.
I felt really bad for everybody on the plane because they just had to sit there because of this guy who called. Like, he called in and said that I had a bomb on the plane. That's what he said. Like, he was pretending to be me.
And I mean, the laundry list of things that have...
Oh, he was pretending to be him. Okay, great. I have no words, man. Like, obviously, I feel bad for him in that situation, right? No one deserves to go through that. But don't stream that you're going onto a plane. You're making yourself a target that. I don't want to be victim blaming or anything, but it's also, to some degree, you gotta take your, own, you gotta take your own responsibility and own accountability serious. Like, you are more or less asking or inviting people to do this. You already know people are swatting you. Like, this has happened several times. People have swatted you several times in the past, and yet you're still streaming when you're going into an airport, onto a plane. I don't know if he streamed that he's going onto the plane at this point. But he streamed enough for people to figure it out, unfortunately. It's a dumb thing and dumb consequences. It is. He's just asking for it. The one thing is, he's kind of asking for it. The other thing is, the other people also being assholes. I don't want to fully blame him. I don't want to just say it's completely his fault. But he did make it easier for people.
Happened throughout his career is too much to name here, but it's safe to say he's been a controversial figure for a while. But recently, he's been doing this challenge of IRL streaming 100 days straight while in Asia, and this has definitely taken a massive mental toll on the guy, especially a month in. We're actively watching a dude completely lose his mind.
That's what he was doing.
And this is all really about a bunch of self-inflicted reasons that stems from the types of people he associates with, his actions while streaming, the toxic audience that's entertained by his downfall, and the people who are actively hunting the guy down, and then his girlfriend. And as I said previously, this is all happening while he's live streaming 24/7. So there's obviously a lot to cover, but let's stick to the main moments around this big viral crash out. Apparently, this live stream challenge has put a lot of stress on him and his girlfriend, as his girlfriend is not with him in Japan. She's
Okay, so they're having a long distance relationship. He's doing 100 days straight. That is close to a third of a year. It's more than a fourth, right? It's more than a fourth, less than a third, right? I'm not good at math. He has a girlfriend, a long distance relationship who is not with him. And since he's streaming non-stop, like 24/7, he is legitimately neglecting his partner. I'm sorry, chat, but I'm never gonna put content creation above my partner. I love you guys, right? And I love content creation, but I'm never gonna put this above Hexagon. How does one this crazy manage a relationship? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Like, and honestly, you guys would understand. It's Hexagon. It's Hexagon, right? You guys do the same. You guys put Hexagon above me too.
at home in the US. He's live streaming 24/7, so he can't really be there for her. And he's also being a dumbass around other women on his live stream. And I mean, that just definitely rubs salt in the wounds of his girl. So I guess like one of the big things that people are talking about is there's some nose job speculations. And I'm saying speculations because I don't know what's true.
For him or her?
But people are saying that she stole $20,000 from
Her.
ICE to go get a nose job. And the
What?
nose job apparently didn't go well.
Oh.
Hence the reaction.
I can't believe this!
But from what I can tell, that's not true. At least the first half. I did confirm with ICE that she did not steal the money from him, and he willingly paid for it. But here's one of the viral clips that led up to the, I guess, the viral crash out.
Yeah, she's f***ing retarded, man. I'm over here working my ass off, trying to make.
You know, I'm sorry, but working 24/7 isn't working your ass off. You are, I don't even know what to call this, man. You're a slave to yourself in a sense. Like, why are you streaming 24/7? You could do the same by just streaming like half of the day or every second day or something. You don't need to be live 24/7. Again, he's doing this to himself. He's neglecting his partner. He is streaming 24/7 for 100 days straight. Bro, streaming is not working your ass off. Working your ass off is working on the stuff like it's okay. Can we like not compare physical jobs with like streaming? That's completely two different worlds. First of all, you can work your ass off in construction and you can work your ass off in content creation. Like, they're both different kinds of levels of hard. Now, while streaming shouldn't be physically exhausting, it is definitely mentally exhausting. To be honest, 24/7 must be exhausting as fuck. 100% is! Bro, 100%! It's just one is more enjoyable? Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Like, obviously, content creation and streaming is going to be way more enjoyable, and you're doing what you love, hopefully, right? Like, if you're streaming and you don't enjoy what you're doing, why are you even streaming? You know? But this? You're not, like, he is not working his ass off, he is self-destructing.
Money for us to live, and she's going.
You're not living with her! You're away for her for a third of a year. There is no relationship. Well, you could be with her. You could. But you chose not to.
Complaining that I was mean to her for like or whatever, dude. Like, I don't even remember what the conversation was. This
He doesn't even remember and he's complaining about it.
I was just trying to say that if I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit, if you can just work with me, and if you can just make me feel better.
He looks, bro, he looks so mentally and physically exhausted. This guy needs some sleep and some professional help. Like, he's literally on a genuine crash out right now.
In that moment, so I can get out of this little cycle that I'm in, and then I can feel better afterward.
Yeah, I mean, this is the downside of live streaming 24/7 for over a month, especially if you don't have clear and set boundaries with your significant other. Small problems suddenly become big problems.
Yeah.
And if that happens, without a doubt, you will go insane.
I don't want it. I said, I don't want it, bro. If you want to, like, I'll break up with you. I don't know. I need somebody who's going to be with me through thick and thin, support my feelings.
What do you mean through thick and thin? This is... You are legitimately neglecting the relationship. You're not working for the relationship. This is not for the relationship. They married, I don't know. It's been referred to as girlfriend and boyfriend, so I don't think so. It's a two-way street, you fucking idiot. Yeah, it is. It is. You are absolutely right with that. Like, you aren't working with her either. You gave her 20k for a nose job? Well, fucking great. That's not how you treat a partner. That's not how you treat someone.
When I'm out here working my ass off, while you're sitting home doing fucking nothing. You're at home doing nothing. I'm out here working my ass off, going mentally insane, so you can live a good life. And I'm the bad guy? Well, you're at home doing nothing. Like, dude, it's f***ed up, man. It's f***ed up.
Obviously, it escalated from there.
About telling girls, oh, they got big tits, son. I'm like, yeah, they got big tits. You, I don't give a fuck. They got big tits. Yeah, I'm impressed by it. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a shit. Not with this, bro. I'm tired of this shit, man. Like, I'm tired of getting pressed by her too. Like, bro.
You have actually a really good point. They do live in completely different time zones too. Yeah, the heart rate, bro. Like, he's like currently in what? Yeah, here, Hokkaido, Japan, right? That's in Japan, I believe. And she's living in America. That is quite the significant time zone difference. Oh my god. I shudder to think about his blood pressure reading. Oh my god, it's quite normal. A lot of people are sacrificing their relationship and health to provide for their partner. You shouldn't sacrifice... Yeah, you shouldn't though. That's bad. And also, yeah, not to disagree, man. This guy's making you tense. Go hug Sherlock a minute. Oh, Sherlock! I got Sherlock on my lap. You shouldn't, but it's not an uncommon thing. That's sad.
I could f so many of these goddamn girls out here and I don't. Oh.
He did not just say that. He did not just say that. Shit, did you register what he just said? He said he could F so many girls here, but he doesn't. Bro. What, so you want a medal for being loyal to your partner? You want a medal? You want to get praised for not cheating? Like, Jesus Christ. Hokkaido is the second biggest island of Japan on the northern part. The capital of Hokkaido is Sapporo. Alright, thank you.
Okay, you better be thankful for that shit. I want to say it. It's got big tits. Yeah, it's got big tits. What about it? Get the f over it.
Oh, okay. Okay, he was mentioning earlier some of the big tits too. So she got mad, I guess, or like upset about him saying that someone else got big tits. I mean, you shouldn't really like say it that way. I imagine if your girl went around and said, "Yo, that guy got a big dick." How'd that make you feel? You know, you can't really do that. It's not a good thing.
So I mean, this just looks like it's two emotionally immature people dating in public, where there's like 30,000 live people watching most of their interactions. So that's a nightmare for anyone, to be honest. And clearly, it got to a point where he just completely lost it.
You tell her. Go, her up. I can't believe this. I don't care, dude.
Yeah. When I first saw this like clip of him like screaming this way, that actually like that one, like I don't like to say this word, but it low-key triggered me. Like triggered the PTSD, man. Like, this is insane.
I don't care, bro. I can my hand. I don't care, bro. I can't take this anymore. Bro, it's just broken. You. That glass in my hand, man. You. Yes. Stop the car.
Oh my god.
Stop the car. Huh? Stop the car.
He's going insane. Stop the car.
Yeah, this car, man.
Bro, she looks terrified. Bro, I'd be terrified sitting in that car with that guy.
Are you okay, bro? I'm fine. I'm fine, bro.
Crashing out. It's crashing out.
I don't know why you can't just support me.
Bro, I think she's crying.
Worst time ever.
To be honest, I'd be too. Like, and this is probably just like a friend or like. It's probably like just a friend or like an acquaintance or someone like showing them around. Like, bro.
Get down. Get out of this car.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, this is just sad. I mean, like, at what point do you pull the plug and take a break? Because filming yourself act like this for profit is fascinating, to put it lightly. But people are reporting saying that he did this inside of a taxi cab, but I did confirm that this was a rental that he himself rented. So I mean, hey, at least he's not burdening some innocent taxi driver for just being the driver as his girl pushed him to a breaking point. But this is what happened after he got back into the car.
Sometimes you just black out.
Okay, I
Especially
didn't
when
see
you're
this.
feeling really bad mentally. The feelings are uncontrollable. I just...
Hey, we need to rest.
No. He isn't getting at. He isn't getting mad at the woman we saw in the car. That's just a random acquaintance. The person he's getting mad at is in America. He's getting mad at someone who isn't physically present.
I'm not actually gonna kill her. I was just so mad I couldn't control what I was saying. That's just how I felt. It was hype. There's a hype.
Okay, so you felt like you were going to game enter. Lovely.
It was a hyperbole.
Right. Yeah, that's the massive downside of live streaming for over a month straight until you have a mental breakdown. But the upside is, I mean,
there's nothing entertaining about this. I feel like he's just turned into a lol cow now. Right? That people just watch him to like make fun of him? Or like to be like to throw money at him, so like dance monkey dance kind of thing?
obviously it's lucrative. The dude is making some serious bank from this. This is essentially just a live reality TV show that everyone can join at any time. But thankfully, he does go on to address the window.
I gotta pay for this windshield. It's probably gonna be expensive.
Maybe
Well, yeah.
we'll receive.
How much is this How much will this cost?
How would they know? You gotta ask, like, you gotta ask insurance and shit. Like, what?
I don't think the insurance will apply to punching a window.
Yeah, it won't. But you still gotta talk to them. But you also gotta go and talk to, like, a repair service. I feel like he has been since the Twitch ban. Yeah, probably, man. He was streaming this on Kick, right?
Yeah, I punched it.
How
I'm surprised I didn't just go straight through the window, honestly.
How do you just punch the glass?
Maybe homeless, because of homeless through the snowball.
You can see if the punch was from the inside or the outside. Also, it's filmed. You can't just. They're trying to scam the insurance now.
So it was a week already.
Whatever.
I mean, hey, at least he's not wanting to commit insurance fraud live, and he did address fixing the window right away. So it seems like he's doing the bare minimum here, hopefully. But obviously, all of this commotion has caused the Japanese public to release a wanted poster with all of these IRL
No!
streamers who are currently streaming in Japan or have been streaming in Japan. And of course, Johnny Somali has decided to reinsert himself into this, claiming that ICE is his leader. And then...
Bro, this was 3 weeks-ish ago, by the way. Bro... Johnny Somali has a Trump profile picture.
Obviously, he doubled down with the...
Oh my god. Okay, let me read that out for you.
Of course, Johnny Somali has decided to reinsert himself into this, claiming that ICE is his leader.
I support ICE Poseidon and actions of CX in Japan. He is my leader, my mastermind, and the founder of the international criminal nuisance live streaming mafia called CX, which I am a high-ranking member and black sheep of, since I am his student and disciple. He is enacting revenge on nation of Japan on my behalf for falsely imprisoning me, and Louis X, keep fighting the Paul Danone. I love you. He sent me on my mission to Japan and Korea. I owe everything to him. If the Japanese police or weak citizens try to stop him in our group, I will return to Japan and get revenge on his behalf, just as he has done for me. And I am not going to read out that last part, bro. Like, why is he trying to insert himself into this, man? Jesus.
And then, obviously, he doubled down with the video.
Hello.
Because it's just a joke. I don't wanna. This guy is a joke. It's so dumb. I don't want to give it more attention than it needs to.
The people of Japan and the people of the world. I want to make this message because I've been gone for a long time. Let me introduce myself if you don't know me already. I am Johnny Somali. I am part of the criminal nuisance live streamer gang called CX.
You know, I always am advocating for, like, no violence. But his face looks pretty punchable. And his face looks like a perfect target for punches. But I'm against violence. Let that be said. Let that be said.
I am a high-ranking member in the black sheep of the family.
And also, there's always exceptions to the rule.
We are ran by our top leader, Ice Poseidon. He's the leader of CX and Miskiff, the leader of OTK. We are part of a live streaming international criminal mafia of nuisance streamers that have came to Japan.
So he's proud to be a nuisance. Like, I knew that Johnny Somali was low, right? Like, I know he was low. Like, I knew he was, like, at the bottom of the barrel. But he's happy to be a nuisance? I thought he just wasn't aware how fucking, like, dumb he is. I thought he just wasn't aware and was, like, having literally ADHD breakouts or something. My brain is hurting.
To bring you freedom, to bring you American values. You weak Japs will never stop us. You will never stop CX. You will never stop.
That, by the way, is a slur for Japanese people, which I don't exactly know the history of, but it is, so he's just openly saying that there.
Johnny Somali. You'll never stop Ice Poseidon, Paul Danino, who was my mentor, my teacher, my leader.
I'm
sure. If
sure.
it was not for Ice Poseidon, I would have never came to Japan.
But it actually turns out that this account that created the wanted poster showing them is allegedly a troll
From WW2? Alright.
account ran by Johnny.
It's not exactly a slur, that's how soldiers refer to them in the WW2. It is... it's a slur according to TOS. That's why I thought it was, because, like, when people were trying, you know, it's outside WW2 is slur. I thought it is a slur. It is a slur. No, it is a slur. I just googled it. It is a slur.
Or an affiliate. So it does kind of make sense that Johnny immediately used this post to insert himself into the conversation. At this point, they're kind of acting like crabs in a bucket. They're just dragging each other down and taking turns on crashing out. Ice is definitely not the leader or mentor of Johnny, though.
Yeah, no,
He's
he
made
isn't.
it very clear that he doesn't want to associate with him at all.
And if you try to arrest Ice Poseidon, if you try to stop Paul Donito or any of our group, if you try to stop ABZ Abdullah, the terrorist, the one that paid for all of our kick deals and steak
Freaking
deals,
ego
if you
in
try
the
to stop
background.
ABZ Abdullah, this fat fuck, I promise you I'll be back in Japan soon. You'll never
No, you
stop
won't.
Kango. You'll never stop Hube Sama, Showtime, and all these leeches. We will destroy Japan, and I promise you, if you arrest any of them, if you stop any of them, if you attack any of them, I will come back to Japan and I will bring back vengeance.
Yeah,
Is Johnny Somali an American citizen? Like, does he have American citizenship? American citizen. He is? Yeah, he is. I just looked it up too, unfortunately. Yeah. Here's my opinion. This guy didn't get beat as a child. And no, I'm not saying you should beat your children. But for some reason, ones that did turned out better than that guy. What I'm trying to say is, children need proper discipline.
the dude is currently banned from going to Japan, and he's stuck in Korea for who knows how long due to this ongoing trial. So it's not like he can actually pull up to Japan and do anything. And speaking of which, this is definitely not going to help his trial. What will be interesting to see, though, is what his trial outcome will be.
Oh yeah, we did watch that. With that said, he did get beaten up plenty in Korea, if you recall. Yeah, and like Korean live streamers literally had like a hit, like not like a hit, like they were literally like stalking him, kind of, and like trying to find him and shit, or like what do you call it? God, Atozy just literally said it. A wanted poster. Like, he was literally like a wanted person. They put a hit on him, called him a loot goblin. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, either way, what I did want to say is, was too late though. That's too late. Because he clearly didn't learn, as we already saw from the trial shit. He clearly still isn't behaving.
Because just looking at it, he's been playing all of his cards in the worst way possible. So you would think that he would get some serious time for all of this, because he's doing everything wrong, essentially. Because the dude is literally doing the opposite of what any reasonable person would do in a situation like this. So it'll be really interesting to see what he actually ends up getting in South Korea. But when it comes to Ice Poseidon, though, he's not even halfway done when it comes to his 100-day
44
stream marathon,
days.
and he's already crashing out like that. So I'm worried worse things are gonna happen throughout this, but
Again, that was 3 weeks ago. I don't know if he is still streaming.
who knows? Hopefully my worries are wrong. That is not stopping the Japanese public from literally hunting Ice.
I think that Kick should have banned Ice Poseidon after he literally live streamed himself saying that he would game end his girlfriend. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a breach of TOS in many ways.
So he's had his life threatened multiple times. He's currently being stalked. So the Japanese public, they are just over with any live streamers who can come across as disrespectful for their culture. And I mean, after Johnny Somali, it makes sense to me that they would push back on anyone who's essentially profiting from being live and teetering on being disrespectful in their country. But either way, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, so I would definitely recommend checking it out. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Peace.
That's the crash out of a century. That's insane, man. That's insane. Now, I do wonder if he is still streaming. Kick Ice Poseidon. He didn't stop. He's still going.
That
He's
Oh my
still
God, I didn't even know it got
going.
to 21.
He
That's
got
fucking
3,000
crazy, Vito.
watchers, 3,700 watchers. Slots and
Bro,
casino.
I was at a double against a 4,
But he's just
bro. Like,
watching
nah,
someone? I don't know. Yeah, either way, that will be that for this video. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Come join the live streams. We have a lot of exclusive content that doesn't make it to YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.